For years, I have been waiting to just start creating content, waiting to know the exact right thing to say, to have the exact perfect plan, for it to be perfect. But I've decided I'm done waiting and we're starting now. And I'm taking y'all on the journey with me. Hey, I'm Marty Mealing and I am almost 40. And I decided that in my 40 year, I was glowing up. And I'm documenting the journey of it. Here's what I have discovered is I have almost been like waiting for somebody to give me the permission to start, which I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I have been like almost waiting for the cheerleader to come beside me and say, yes, do this, I don't know why, because I have those people, but it's almost been like I needed the permission to start. Well, I've given myself the permission to start. So here's the details. I'm going to document it. We're going to document short form and long form. And here's how the long form came about. I am actually on day 3 of posting on my social media every day. I don't know if I'm going to post every day for an entire year, but I'm at least doing it for 30 days to create the rep. Because what I have found is the reps matter. If I were to go to the gym every day for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or 365 days, my body would look completely different. Part of my glow up, I'm going to start doing some working out, but we'll get to that in documenting. But just think what could happen if we actually started posting content consistently. We would learn. Actually, I hate running, but I like to walk. Or I hate doing the machines, but I love the dumbbells. Okay, right? You get the principle of that. In content, I'm going to learn that too. I'm going to discover what I don't like to do by doing it. And I'm going to discover what I do like to do by doing it. And I'm just going to start. Yesterday, I'm actually going to put yesterday's recap at the end of this reel. I understand that the format is going to be wrong, so sorry about that. But yesterday was technically day 2, so today is technically day 3. And I wanted to do like a recap of like what I experienced, and I didn't really know what I was going to do about it or like use that for. And then this morning, here's what happened that made me decide, oh, we're doing YouTube's long form about like more of the nitty-gritty in-depth of the journey, where the short form that is currently on Instagram, I'm going to start posting to TikTok and also YouTube Shorts. And here's why. I was listening to a reel by Gary Vee this morning that said that Gemini, which is AI for Google YouTube, is going to become very, very important in the next years. And that his prediction is that they own a lot of the YouTube market. And if you're not posting on YouTube or you doing YouTube Shorts, you should start. And I was like, okay, Gary Vee's not wrong about a lot of things. The man's made a lot of money and he hasn't been wrong about a lot of things. So here we go. This isn't going to be overly edited content because I want it, one, in the world of AI, I crave authenticity. It's also something that I haven't been super good at because I have struggled with perfectionism. I'm coming out of it. And I think that if things get overly edited, then it can become a stumbling block for me. Now, the short form content will be more edited because short form needs to be punchy and quick. And I actually really like editing short form content. I think it's kind of fun. So if you have any questions about editing short form, you can drop them in the comments. Maybe we can create some updates about that. My plan right now is potentially to do little recaps every day and then like montage them together and then do one like longer video a week, because here's the true statement. Trying to create content every day to post and then do long form every day is not going to be sustainable for my life at this moment. So while I am a content creator, I also am a mom and to a preteen who is very, very active in baseball right now. We have baseball almost every night. So there's that. My husband and I also own a small business together, and I work in the business 2 to 4 days a week, just depending on what our week looks like and what projects we have and what he needs me to help him with. So that takes time. I also am running my home. My house is not very clean right now, but I really don't like to have a disheveled, out of order home. It makes my brain like freak out, and then I'm not creative or feel like I'm doing a good job in my life. So that takes time. And we homeschool. My son is pretty self-directed on that, but he's still a preteen boy, so he needs help, right? And I'm also trying to invest in my friendships, in my relationships, in my health, in my relationship with God, and wealth, business, budgeting. Okay, those are like the 4 pillars of Glow Up, which we're gonna get to. I know that was just like a little sneak peek of it. But I say all that to say, we're doing this, and I'm documenting it. And I've decided to document the journey because I know that I can get stuck in these places where I'm watching these creators who have huge, ginormous followings, which props to them. They've worked their literal fingers off, their little patooties off to make that happen with the opportunities that are coming. And I almost feel paralyzed because they have so many followers. They're getting so much income a month. They're doing all these things. So I've just found them further along in their journey. And where I'm at right now, I hope that I inspire somebody who is just getting started to start, because I'm only a few steps ahead of you in your journey. Here's the other thing. That's too much. That's too much. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. We've got lots to talk about. I'm a little bit of a rambler external processor. And so some of this will serve for my own heart to externally process, but also so that I can see how far I've come. This is like for my own heart. Okay. And I'm just inviting you into it. So here's the update for today, because it's kind of fun. I have now posted consistently 2 days in a row. Today will be the 3rd day. And I woke up, I'm going to post a little screenshot of my followers, because here's the deal. Followers don't care. Like, I think they're important, but they're not important, especially in today's world of like interest-based media instead of social media. I think they're still important, but they're maybe not as important as they once were, even like maybe even 12 months ago. So, but I'm, little old school. Like, I was around in social media where there was no Facebook Live. There was like Instagram was just getting started. There literally was no TikTok. Like MySpace, like I had a MySpace. Y'all, like young ones are probably like, I don't even know that. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It was another social media platform. Some of these platforms that we're on right now are going to come and go too. So it's fine. It's fine. We're just going to be fluid, and we're just going to learn and grow and adapt, because that is what it takes to be that's what it takes to be a content creator. And that's actually what it takes to be like human in the AI revolution type of age, right? We got to critically think, and then we have to just be able to be a little bit fluid. Try some things, move on with some things. This is an experiment of that right now, with Gary Vee saying, hey, you should be posting on YouTube if you're not, start and do YouTube shorts. Great, okay? So here's my plan. Okay, sorry guys. So if any of this is like interesting to you, follow along for the journey, okay? Here is my screenshot from my follower count from when I first started, okay? Here it is. I have posted 2 reels now. Today will be the 3rd that I post, but 2 reels. And this morning I woke up with 4 new followers. So here's the current count as of this morning, which is kind of exciting, because 4 new followers off of 2 reels. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but here's the deal. That is big when I haven't been getting any followers off of any of my content very, very much, okay? So I feel pretty proud about that. Okay, we're also starting the YouTube journey today. This is the first video of this whole series. So I wanted to look at where I was with YouTube, like my analytics for YouTube. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on, let me see. Analytics, where are we at? So my subscribers on YouTube, I have 473 subscribers as of today. And I do not have, okay, my watch time hours is 114 public watch time hours. Now, why does that matter? It matters for being monetized on YouTube. As a content creator, that is a way that you can earn money, is by people watching your content and then getting paid for that. But you have to hit certain benchmarks. So goals for this week. Here we go. Are we ready? Here's the goals for this week. At the next check-in video, we'll see how we're doing. Today's actually Thursday, so we're going to see how much we can do here in the next couple of days. Maybe these will come out Mondays. Not 100% sure on the actual date, so don't hold me to that. Again, we're going on a journey. We're being fluid. Things are going to change. Goals. To get a new headshot, because my headshot, my hair was like, if you're new, I was had breast cancer, and I'm a breast cancer survivor, and so I've been in the grow out phase of my hair journey. So I'm 3 years post cancer free, so that's exciting. But my last headshot, my hair was like much shorter. So we're gonna get a new headshot. We are going to post every day. We are going to get my first post on TikTok, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna literally start from day 1 that I started on Instagram, and we're just gonna follow. So TikTok's gonna be a few days behind unless I double post, which maybe I will. And we're also gonna post the YouTube shorts to get caught up. That's what we're gonna do. A headshot, a new headshot in all of the places. And then I'm also going to be working behind the scenes on one of the ways that I'm going to start earning some extra side cash, which I'll be sharing more about. It's part of the glow up. It's part of the W with the wealth piece, budgeting piece. You can't see, but my son is here with me right now. You'll probably see him in more videos. The little creeper, sometimes his eyes like pop in, you know. Where's Jackson? That's what we're going to call it. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Jackson? Okay. So I say all this to say, it's a journey. If you like this type of content, not Facebook, this is YouTube. If YouTube has served this to you, maybe check it out. Maybe come on the journey with me. If you are close to 40, if you are 40-ish, a couple years, in your 30s, a couple years on the other side of 40, listen, the whole thing, and I'm going into this deeper, but I feel like I want to say it now. We are not having midlife crises, ladies. No, we are not. We are glowing up, and we are becoming the best version of who the Lord created us to be, so that we can be fully alive, fully present, fully reaching for the purpose and the plan that the Lord has for us. And we're glowing up. And that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm documenting. If you're like, ooh, that just gave me a little stir in my gut, it's for you. Hit follow, okay? Here is the very first update that I just did. It gives a little bit more of the background. Again, the format's going to be weird. I know. I'm sorry. I filmed it the wrong way. If you're curious, check it out. Come on this journey with me. I'm pretty excited to see what happens a year from now. And actually, it's going to be a little bit more than a year from now, because my birthday's not till May, but I literally was like, I can't wait to start. We're starting now. So I'm giving myself a little heads up on that, but ain't no time like the present to start, my friend. Ain't no time like the present. I think it's going to be really fun. Coffee cheers. Let's get out of our comfort zone, and let's just keep walking by faith and see where this little stroll takes us.
Back that up. Oh, my glasses are giving like such a reflection. I'm going to document this for my own heart. Probably never going to post it, but it's so that I can be accountable to the reps that I'm putting in and to see the progress. Because yesterday I posted my first reel of just kind of like trying to take content creation seriously. And I just did it imperfect, and it didn't have all the perfect captions on it, and it didn't have all the perfect wording, and I said journey like, I don't even know, 15 freaking times. It was ridiculous. But I didn't delete it and start over. I just kept it and posted it. And here's why. Because I have seen so many freaking people on the internet say, I was just told that if I posted content every day for a year, my life would change and my life is completely different. Like, what? Now, I know that they've been like leveling up their skills and growing and all this stuff, right? But if you do everything for a year, if I was to work out every day for a year, my body would look completely different. Probably should add that to the thing I'm doing in my 40s. But I'm going to do content every day for a year on my personal account, my personal brand, to see how our life can look different. Right now, I haven't really had direction or strategy or what I wanted to talk about, and I think I'm pretty sure I do. I know it'll shift and change, but we're starting. So yesterday I started. Today I'm gonna post like what it looks like to make that video, because I was talking about filming out in public. Anyways, I don't want these to be crazy long because I don't know how I'll use them in the future, but it's just more of like a visual diary. I'm not starting a new Instagram because, which maybe is a mistake, but I'm just not going to, because so much of my breast cancer journey was on the original Instagram, and I want to remember those pieces of my life. Right now, the reels perform better on Facebook than they do on Instagram, which makes sense because for all of my unique days, I only really did Facebook, and Instagram was more like I did not dive into learning it like I should have back then. So now we're going to do it. And I am going to be starting a TikTok here in the next, I don't know. Maybe I'll just post the video I did yesterday on it and just start that too. So it'll technically be, I could post both of them today because I have like 0 followers over there. So, but I am going to start that because I should have started a TikTok earlier. But honestly, it's okay because I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. Right now, I'm going to start talking about my glow up in my 40s and the things that I'm going to focus on in my 40 year and not have a midlife crisis, but have a midlife glow up, and then just document what we do. And one of the things, my relationship, so GLOW is like an acronym: God, loved ones, overall health, and wealth. And wealth will be like budgeting, how I'm going to start making some side money, because I've always really had like a little side money to help like with fun spending and or like projects or trips or whatever. So I want to be able to use this money to pay off our house, start investing in our 401ks. I have some little like envelope investment, for Christmas trips, fun money, and then things for Jackson, just so that I kind of always have like a little pot of money that I want to put into pay off the house Imagine campaign. I am going to get to work. I have videos to edit and stuff to do for the storefront. Jackson's still sleeping. Gonna see. Chat soon.